Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and this is me filming this video at 6:30 in the morning. So yes, I might sound a little bit different because yes, this is my morning voice and I am so much calmer in the mornings than I am when it is the rest of the day. Okay, I just feel like I connect better with spirit when things are calm, the energies are all settled, and it's just the perfect time. So, we are looking at messages from our spirit guides today. So, let us see what is it that they have to bring to us, what is it that they want to share with us, and just help us in our journeys. So, as usual, you have three piles in front of you. You can take your time and pick whichever pile speaks to you the most. Please make sure you take that deep breath, you take that moment to connect with yourself, with your spirit guides, and ask them what is it that they have to share with you today. Alright, so we shall start off with the very first pile, which is pile 1. Hello everyone. So if you have chosen pile 1, these are your messages from your spirit guides. So let us see what is it that they want to share with us today. So the first thing that you have here, and I think this is just the most beautiful card to get for me, the first thing in the morning, but whenever you're ready, I just feel this is the perfect card. So this is the hummingbird spirit. So the message that is coming to you from your spirit guides today is just to live every moment, to really be present in the present moment, because everything we have is right now. The best action that we can take towards a better future is always in the now. So make sure you utilize your todays very well instead of procrastinating or putting things off to another day or just living in your past or living in your future. Because now is where everything is, and now is the time you can make the most difference in your life. But this also sings to me about, enjoying your life. Like even living moment to moment, Don't look too much into the future. Because your future is made of infinite present moments. Yeah, just think about it. So that is the first message for us as we start your reading. And the next one we have is, oh my god, I am really enjoying the vibe of your spirit guides today because they are talking about a happy ending. So there is a possibility that the happy ending that you were looking for is right around the corner for you. Okay? Or maybe your happy ending is right now in this present moment, but you just don't see it, is what I get. Okay, so I think the message for you really is to keep working towards your goal, maybe because you're very close to achieving it, but to not ignore the little things right now, the things that are happening in your life right now. Because the very small things, so be very mindful about paying attention to the very little things that are going on in your present moment, because they seem to be, adding up towards your future, is what I get. But whatever it is, what I feel like, the happy ending that you've been waiting for, the one that you've worked so hard for, is just around the corner. Okay, so good things are happening in your life. And I just think you'll be more in tune with yourself, more in tune with your life as you move forward. That is what I'm getting. But I think you're moving towards completion. The next message that we have is hope. So I think you're near the end of a journey. There's something that you wanted for a very long time, something that you wanted to achieve for a very long time. And that is now very, very achievable. But some of you, what happens is as we sort of come very close to the end of some journeys, come close to achieving something, we feel like, okay, the candle is about to, blow out. Like we cannot carry on anymore. Like we sort of start losing hope, especially when, the happy ending just seems beyond our reach. So now it's really important to sort of not lose hope. Also, what's really important is the message that is coming in, that your loved ones in spirit, your past loved ones, your ancestors, they are really reaching out to you. especially when you're at a low point in your life, especially when you feel like your flame isn't burning that much more brighter. So when you're going through difficult situations, when you're going through difficult times, know that at that very specific time, your past loved ones, your loved ones in the spirit, your animal spirit guides are with you, giving you hope. They are sort of lighting a candle for you from the other end to keep the hope brighter for you. So this is also a message from your spirit guides asking you to not give up hope. The happy ending is very much close, so don't give up. So when you cannot see this happy ending, the best thing you can do is just take one step at a time. So then the message of be here now really makes sense. And again, you have a raven in the background, and early morning it's very rare for them to show up where I live, but they are showing up today, so that's a message. The next message that you have for them are doors opening for you, again, which reminds me of the message of a happy ending. So this speaks about rewards. So the rewards that you were awaiting in your life, the things that you were really hoping and praying for, are going to be happening very soon. The doors that previously were not open, the doors that were previously inaccessible to you, are now going to be accessible. For a lot of you, what I see this as a new spiritual journey as well. This is like a new dimension of success opening up for you. So you need to be prepared, and you need to be prepared not to give up, and to sort of mentally remove all the blockages from your life and remove from yourself from this energy that I cannot do this anymore. Okay, so this is like an unexpected twist of fate that brings you a lot of blessings, unexpected blessings at that. Okay, but this is like almost a portal opening. Now the only thing that you have to do is to decide to walk through it, to remain open to this new beginning of sorts is what I'm getting, because you have doors opening up. So this is your decision whether you want to walk through these doors or remain afraid. So what I want to tell you is just get that extra bit of energy from yourself. Just light that one candle for yourself and walk through this door, because you are going to be very, very happy that you did. So again, this speaks to me about strength, gathering that inner strength. And you already have a lot of inner strength. So the message for you is of a mountain. The mountain is all about standing tall, to remain unmovable, just to stand strong in all of your glory, to accept your magnificence, because you are a magnificent being. So accept that strength. Accept that strength from within you that urges you to keep going no matter how difficult things get. Because you are very close to a happy ending, you're very close to certain doors opening for you. So this is definitely not a time to quit. So your spirit guides are urging you to remain strong and just to live every moment. If things you feel like you're not able to sustain that energy, but just remain strong in the glory. And when things are sort of nearing that happy ending, when you're very close to your silver lining, people tend to challenge you a little bit. Don't fall prey to it. Stand tall like a mountain. Don't let anything move you from your true essence, is what I get. What you need is discipline. Okay, I'm going to move it here slightly because my ring light is slightly close. This speaks to me about discipline. This speaks to me about now pushing through no matter what the challenge is. This also speaks to me about moving beyond your boundaries, going above and beyond what you think you can accomplish, and really have all of your energy with you, that one final push as you move towards your future happiness, because glorious things await for you. Okay, just bring that strength up. Your spirit guides are already with you. They are supporting you in this journey, and they remind you to live every moment, to just take the next step in faith. They will take the next steps with you. They are with you, they are giving you hope. Your ancestors are with you as well as you move forward in this journey. And then you have take charge. Again, the message of the mountain is really repeating itself. So, like the mountain that stands strong in its power, you need to stand strong in your authority. Let no one challenge your authority at this point of time. Let no one doubt your capacity, or let no one make yourself doubt your capacity. You have to be the champion. Your strength has to come from within. You have to channel the energy of the Lord, who doesn't need any external amount of validation. The validation of the Lord comes from within. The validation of the mountain comes from within and from the Maker, our God, the universe, the one who created us. So that is something that's extremely crucial for you. And the next thing and the last thing, as usual, we shall take a letter from your spirit guides and let us see what is it that they want to say to us today. Dear wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic sea pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reaction from others? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful, to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you cannot possibly know. We know you and we love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. So I just feel like as you move towards this journey towards achieving your dreams, this journey towards completion, you might be called to take some inspired action. So take all the inspired actions you're called to take. Sometimes the ideas that come to you are ideas from the spirit. So respect that. Especially if you have negative voices sort of reinforce messages from past conditioning, you have to learn to silence them. This is not a time to get influenced by the world. This is a time to sort of lay your influence on the world. Okay, so any inspired ideas that you may get at this point of time, make sure to act on it. But most importantly, remember that very, very special doors, infinitely powerful doors are now opening up for you. Make sure to walk towards them and make sure to gather that inner strength that will carry you forward. Now is the time to be the Lord of your life. Now is the time to be the lady of your life and to live that successful life that you know you're meant to live. So that is your message from your spirit guides today. I will leave you with that and I shall see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, and if you have chosen pile 2, these are your messages from your spirit guides today. So let us see what is it that they want to share with you today. So this is the whale spirit. Now, what the whale spirit is asking you, it is asking you to trust the great mystery. Especially if you're moving towards the unknown, especially if you're heading into unfamiliar territory. If you're trying to do something new, or if you're trying to do something in a new way. Sometimes what is most important to have the faith that things are going to work out, that the dots somehow are going to be connecting. In the scheme of things don't always make sense in the beginning, but as you sort of move deeper into your journey, some things make sense in the retrospect, and I think that is going to happen with you. So trust the great mystery. Don't try and seek answers at the same time all the time. Sometimes you just have to operate on faith. Sometimes you just have to have faith that your dreams are going to materialize, that things you want in your life are going to show up at a later point. Don't sort of go in the house of it, how it's going to show up. Have faith. Trust the great mystery. Trust the universe to bring you all the right people, to bring you all the right circumstances and the right moments for things to happen to you. Trust the universe to bring to you inspired ideas right at the time when you need it. Some things are also going to be magically shifting in your life, shifting and sort of getting into alignment for you. But you need to have faith. Sometimes the eyes cannot see everything, and that time your trust is what is most important. Nature. So, look at nature. This also speaks about trusting nature and spending time with nature. But this also speaks about, look at nature. Look at the way things happen in nature. Like the sun goes up in the morning. The trees, they bloom on their own. And such is your life, It's going to bloom when the time is right. The sun of your life is going to come up when the timing is right. Till then, you just have to trust. You just have to trust your vision, you have to trust your spirit guides, and you have to trust in the work that you're putting in. That everything that you're doing today is going to pay off in the long run. So when you feel like, you are sort of in that mode of doubting things, just look at nature. And remember in the divine timing. Sometimes divine timing is the most important. The timing of your spirit guides, the timing of spirit is the most important. So whenever in doubt, trust the mystery, because that is very important for you. Trust the things that you're not able to see, because eventually things will sort of fall into place. You are sort of emerging. It's like a new you emerging. And I think a new life for you is emerging very, very rapidly. Okay, so things might sort of happen to you that were things that you were not expecting. So be ready for them. But what I get is you have been preparing for this moment for a very long time. You have the own inner resources, you have the strength necessary to do whatever it takes to succeed in life. To take that next best step, to take that next best step in faith. And I think your pile has enough trust in your spirit guides. I think you have been on a long journey, on a spiritual journey to sort of, manifest a lot of things in your life already. So your life, the life that you've always wanted, is beginning to emerge. Like the first signs of progress are starting to show. Okay, so now, you may be pushed beyond your comfort zone sometimes. But remember that moving beyond your comfort zone needs to happen for you to achieve anything great. Also, what I get is as you start your new life, a lot of people are going to be pushed out of your life. A lot of people may not agree with the way you live or may not agree with your choices, but it's okay. Not everybody has to agree with everything you do, because every journey is unique, every person's journey is unique. A person may now not understand where you're coming from, but it doesn't mean that they will not in the future. When you trust in the signs, when your dream is just blooming, when it's just taking soil, others may not see it. But you should be able to see it because you've planted the seed. Maybe they've not seen you planting the seed. They've not seen you putting that fertilizer. They've not seen watering your plant every day. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So, stop waiting for external validation is what I'm getting, because you are not for everyone. Your journey is not for everyone. Your journey is not going to match anybody else's journey. Because somehow I just feel like people feel like your life is so much different from others. The way you live is so much different from others. Again, the mystery aspect, like your life, the way you live your life can be mysterious to certain people. And just because people don't understand certain things doesn't mean you have to shift your life or accommodate your life in a way that speaks to them. Okay, this really makes sense. Emerging. So there are new beginnings coming in your life. Okay, and with new beginnings there can also be new people coming into your life. So there are going to be a lot of shifts happening. There is a lot of evolving that is going to happen in your life. Okay, for a couple of people you could also be moving to a new place, moving with a new person. So this could also be potentially either a soul tribe person or somebody who you will have a close romantic relationship with. This could also be a person who challenges you, or person who challenges you to move beyond your comfort zone. So right now the only thing you need is to have courage and to have faith. So what is happening is life is giving you a nudge, telling you that this is the right way to move forward. But are you listening to that nudge is what is going to sort of define everything for you. So, when you're second guessing, when you're wondering if this is the right step, sometimes it makes sense to sort of trust the unknown. So, to sort of walk with it to see where it takes you. It just might take you to where you need to be right now. This might be the big opening. This might be your path towards progress. This might be your path to reaching where you should be reaching. Again, you have divine guidance. And what I feel like, you will sort of have that inner knowing. You will have that inner guidance system really guiding you towards taking those next steps. Because I just feel like in your spiritual journey as well, you have evolved a lot over the past couple of days. Because trust me, even when I do these readings, I sense that energy shift. So I think you sense that shift within you as well. But you are divinely guided. And you will have your spirit guides communicating with you all the time. Okay? Your divine guides may speak to you in various languages. That can be the language of the bird, or that can be the language of the animal spirit, or it just could be a song on the radio. But you will know when you receive the divine guidance. But just know that your spirit is talking to you in 100 ways than one at this point of time. So heed to the messages, because the messages they bring to you are very important. Such a beautiful card to end with. So this really speaks to me about holding space. But this really speaks to me about holding space for yourself when you have nobody else to hold that space for you. So this really tells me that you need to be your number one fan when you don't really have anybody else supporting you. But again, as you are emerging, as you are walking into this new cycle, make sure you're deeply in tune with yourself and your spirit guides. So when you end the day, or like me, when you begin your day, make space to communicate with your spirit guides. Make space to sort of just be with yourself. Because it is only when you spend time with yourself that you're very, very deeply connected. Go within yourself. And also what I'm really called to do, and this is something that has been coming to me repeatedly since yesterday, is for you guys to maintain a spiritual journal. I knew I had to give this message to one pile, but it seems like it is your pile. Maintain a spiritual journal. Maintain a journal where you note down your progress. Make sure you make a journal where you're noting down your ideas. Because you will sort of, find that building up story. You will see how far you've come in your journey. And you have come very far indeed. Okay, you have indeed come very, very far. You need to acknowledge that. And because, sometimes we tend to forget how far we've come, and we feel like we are just still there at the very beginning. But that's not where you are. You've moved far ahead in the journey, because the spirit guide who has chosen to show up to you is an ancient druid. And they are wise beings. And wise beings don't show up for just about anybody. They usually show up for people who have done a lot of inner work, who are sort of, way ahead in their journey than the others. So the spirit guide, they are holding space for you, but they also tell you it is important to hold space for yourself when nobody else does. Okay? You are enough for yourself, and you are not for everyone. Remember that message. We will take a letter from your spirit guide and see what it has in store for you. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You cannot have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around. So, if there is somebody in your life who's especially giving you a hard time, just move around them. Okay? So, you don't have to say anything, you don't have to convince them of anything, you don't have to convince anybody of the kind of life that you want to live. You knowing it deep within you is enough right now. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have in your heart and hope set on. Just remember, spirit will keep your head above water. What is especially significant is this figure which sort of has its head around the water. My mind is blown, literally blown. Okay, spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you need to work those manifestation muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we are right here with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. So, again, trust your spirit guides, but also trust your inner cycle, trust your inner voice. If your voice tells you within that now is the time to take that inspired action, take inspired action then. If your inner voice is telling you now is not the right time, slow down slightly. So work with yourself, work with your spirit guides, and in no time you will be walking the divinely guided path for you. For now, just trust the mystery, trust the universe, and trust the spirit guides to take you exactly where you need to be. But most important for you to remember is you are sort of in a new beginning. You are starting a new phase of your life. A lot of new people will join you. Be open to them. And remember, a lot of old people in your life, old people in your journey, like people who've been with you for a long time, will now fade into the background. And especially for the people who don't understand you, they don't have to. You are not for everyone. So those are your messages from your spirit guides today, and they are always with you. Just remember that. Their guidance is always with you. I shall see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, and if you have chosen pile 3, these are your messages from your spirit guides. So let us see what is it that they have in store for us today. Now the very first one that you have, and the sun is shining, the sun is just rising where I live, and I just think this is so significant because if you see this, like the light shines from here and you just have the sun emerging from here. So this just reinforces your message that I have to deliver. And this is the peacock spirit. So the message is infinitely clear. Let your inner light shine. Let your inner being come out and play. Don't dim your light, because you are infinitely supported by your spirit guides. Like, this is one of those moments when doing these messages and having spirit work in the background, just it's amazing. You guys are pile 3 amazing things, but let your spirit shine. Don't dull your light for anybody else. Don't dull your light because somebody else cannot stand your brightness. Okay? This is for all the haters out there. All the haters you'll find in your life, all the naysayers you'll come across in your paths, everybody who feels like you can never do anything, you cannot achieve anything, or even that naysayer within you that sort of tells you that you are not good enough. So just silence it and let your inner light shine. Let your voice come up. Speak your truth and shine bright, because you are an infinitely positive being. The next one is illumination. Oh my god. this again speaks about celebration. This speaks about an aha moment where everything makes sense in your life. So, you guys are headed towards magnificent times. You will sort of come in your own element now, is what I'm getting. Because the card is of the Queen of the Light. Queen of the Light, the sunshine. This really, really makes sense. And what is more significant is you have the sun shining right behind her. So shine brightly, my friends. Let your inner light shine. Don't let anything stop you right now. That is the message from your spirit guides, loud and strong, loud and clear. You are reaching that beautiful level of celebration, is what I'm getting. Surrender to sweetness. This is a time where a lot of joy will come into your life, a lot of abundance will come into your life. Like what I get is your life is very much in harmony with spirit. You are very much in harmony with the spirit. Like this is almost like divine plan showing up in your life. This is like divine support showing up in all of its glory in your life. Your spirit guides, I just feel like they're very happy right now. They are celebrating you. They're celebrating everything that you've become. It's like your inner lotus is now blooming. So make sure when your inner lotus is blooming, you bloom with it. And there is nothing greater to make your inner energy bloom than to smile. Just smile and connect with your inner divinity. This is also a time to connect with the more feminine side of yourself, the Venus energy that flows through you, even if you're a man. Every person, no matter if it is a male or a female, has both a masculine and a feminine side. The masculine side to human beings help us be more assertive, be more strong. And the feminine side is the more nurturing side. So now is the time to sort of nurture yourself and sort of really give in to that Venus energy. Like enjoy your life. Enjoy that cup of tea. Enjoy the little moments in life. Enjoy the nature and enjoy the blessings that are about to show up. I think for a lot of people, blessings are already showing up. You can just see it. You can just feel it. Okay? So you are there, You are where you're supposed to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now in your journey. Just know that. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Relationships. I think for a lot of people, your relationships could be getting better. But also what I'm really getting here is your relationships are a mirror to you. Whatever is happening in your relationships is a reflection of what is happening within us. Because sometimes what happens is we project things on the other person. A lot of it has nothing to do with us. It has a lot to do with our inner stories. So I think you are about to shift that inner narrative within you. You are sort of, significantly letting go of your past is what I'm getting. You are letting go of the past stories that you've been telling yourself. This is letting go of wounds. This is about healing your inner child. Look at this. It's like the inner child is finally growing up. And it's finally growing up to be this beautiful person. Okay, you are growing up to be everything that your younger self would have dreamed of. You already are everything your younger self could have dreamed of. Do you realize that? Okay, so I think your responses to people, your responses to situations also will sort of undergo a lot of transformation is what I get. Because you have already done a lot of inner work. Okay, again, you have completion. Oh my God. You are at the completion of a very beautiful journey. Like I think your healing has come a full cycle. You have learned your lessons. And what a beautiful time because Saturn has gone direct. What a beautiful time for you to sort of learn these lessons. You have completed that one part of your journey, and the most difficult part of your journey at that is what I get, because things are bound to get simpler for you at this point of time, because this is your aha moment. You're finally realizing a lot of things, you're letting go a lot of things, and you're finally letting that inner child come out to play, because that inner light within you, that heart is shining, your heart chakra is now opening up to better things in life, to more fulfilling in life. But there is one thing that is nearing the completion. I think this is your healing journey. And what is significant after healing journeys is to give yourself some time, to not sort of rush into the next action, or to not rush into a new relationship. This is about focusing on yourself, to sort of just enjoy yourself, to really give in to that feminine energy, to give yourself all the love and all the self-care, because you've completed a very, very significant journey, is what I'm getting here. You guys, I am so happy for you. Again, domestic harmony. Your relationships, like I said, there is a possibility that there could be a development in it. And this development is because of the inner work that you've done. This is not because of anybody else's changed behavior, because you are now going to be changing your responses to people. You are going to be not allowing a lot of people to have a hold over you. Okay, I think you have to be very, very mindful about how you react to people and how you react to circumstances. And because you have a completion, you are completing it. You're completing that journey. You are reaching an emotional maturity as well, where things are finally starting to settle down within you. I am so happy. I am so happy to do this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is moving beyond ancestral patterns. Like you're breaking the chains. You have sort of reached that aha moment where you realize that you cannot let things happen to you. You will not be living your life as a response to situation. You will be living your life where you will create your situations. Okay, see, there are two ways of living life. One in which you respond to things all the time, time, and the next way is that you create situations. And the things you create, other people respond to, is what I'm getting here. But you are breaking ancestral patterns. The patterns that were woven towards you, which came to you through your DNA. I also get you liberating your ancestors. No, for a couple of you, I'm actually getting you've liberated your ancestors. So if you've done something for an ancestor, maybe a small ritual, it's reached them. And they're very happy with it, and they are very much at peace with it. Because look at this, look at the emotion. This card is just beautiful. You are moving beyond ancestral patterns. And I just feel like they're very grateful to you. They are very grateful. And I think the light that is shining is their blessing on you. So I just feel like they are very thankful to you at this point of time. They are very grateful that you did something for them. I think we are channeling your past loved ones or ancestors now, but I'm really getting this message and I really want to deliver this. Especially if you've recently done something for them. If you've done a small ritual for them, if you do something for them habitually, they're very grateful. Because whatever it is that you've done for them has sort of liberated them from the cycle of birth and death, is what I'm getting. You've liberated them from being stuck in an energy. And they have moved towards the light. Okay, so if you recently had a past loved one, know that they are at peace and they have moved towards the light. Okay, because you have the light shining. This, oh my God, like I'm not joking, I'm getting chills at this point when I'm doing this. But you've helped liberate your ancestors, and you're free. You're free from an ancestral curse is also what I'm getting for a couple of you. You're free of it, and you're free to sort of live your life. Like, you've paid your debt. You've paid your debt much more than anybody else should have made to pay their debt. But I think because you were more capable than anybody else out there, they put the burden on you. Because you were a more advanced soul in their family, the burden was on you. And they are very, very grateful you did this for them. Whether this is just living your authentic life, or if you've recently done a ritual for them, they're very grateful for your assistance, is what I'm getting. Yeah. This became an entirely different reading, but I'll just leave you with this. You're completing a very difficult journey. You are at the end of a very hard cycle, is what I'm getting. But now is the time. I just feel like if you guys have been single for a while, if you've been struggling to get married, it was because of this ancestral burden on you. And I think you'll be able to settle down much more. Like, your life will be easy, and you won't have that burden anymore, is what I'm getting. Alright, and my heart is so heavy at this point that I'm just gonna stop here, and I'm gonna leave you with that. Okay, I am so proud of you guys. I am so happy for you guys that I just don't have words, so I'm just gonna stop right now. I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye.